Hey everybody, back with a new Patreon request. This is from Lewis. He's requesting the 11th episode of Merlin. Last episode was amazing. I loved it so much. Merlin went to go save his mother's little village and everyone went to help. It was so heartwarming and beautiful and really put Merlin and Arthur's relationship in the spotlight in particular. Like, Arthur doing that for him was, it meant a lot. And there was a lot of emphasis on whether Arthur should find out if that Merlin is using magic. I really wanted him to find out, but Will took the blame, I guess, even though it's why they won. And I really liked Will. He came around and he got killed, which was really sad. But in the end, they prevailed. The village was saved, and the gang, not just Arthur, but Gwen and Morgana, like they all really just came through, and they ended up riding off into the sunset together. And I just love that crew so much. And last episode was just a great display of that little family that they have created, and I loved it to pieces. So I'm really excited to get back into it. This next episode is called The Labyrinth of Gedref. I don't know. That gives me no clue. I don't know what that's regarding. So let's just get into it. Thank you for this request, Lewis.
I want you to go in there and flush it out. You want me to go in there?
Arthur? I mean, yes, he has magic, but you don't know that. A unicorn? Yeah, I would be disarmed by that too. Is that Arthur?
Arthur, no!
Why would you? Why?
What have you done? Don't be such a girl, Merlin.
It's a majestic creature.
Are you looking at
Y'all are in trouble. Arthur, I've never been more disappointed in you.
There is a legend that says that bad fortune will come to anyone who slays one.
Nonsense. You got a face like a wounded bear ever since we got back from that hunting trip. Don't tell me you're still upset about the unicorn.
Well,
Do you know what that is? Rat droppings. Our chambers are infested.
The king requests your service as a matter of urgency.
Find that rat.
Arthur, you're being a rotten little prince.
Every single ear has died.
Well, you reap what you sow.
We've received reports that it's the same throughout the entire kingdom. We must ration what little food we have left.
Y'all done fucked up.
Any ideas what caused the crops to die?
This is all the grain we have.
Ooh, no water, that's even worse.
Go home. You're embarrassing to have to lock up my own servant for breaking the curfew. What's that?
Just creeping along.
That means the other way.
Yeah, why would you think he would know?
I am Merlin, keeper of the unicorns. When you kill the unicorn, you unleashed a curse, for this Camelot will suffer greatly.
If you have put a curse on Camelot, you will
You put a curse on
pay
Camelot.
with your life.
The curse was not my doing.
Undo the curse or face execution.
He will be tested.
You're under arrest.
You're making tea for my bathwater.
It's not so bad. Perhaps a little soapy.
Gross.
That rat! It's eaten through my boot. Look at it.
Guess the rat must be as hungry as the rest of us.
You think this is funny?
The rat's a metaphor.
Moderately.
Get it mended.
Why would an all appear in Camelot and then lie to you?
We had him cornered. He was trying to talk his way.
Cornered?
By blaming
He can
He
disappear.
into thin air. He didn't have to talk his way out of anything.
My father has warned me about sorcerers like him. They will not rest until our kingdom is destroyed. Don't you worry about keeping watch, Merlin. You just make yourself comfortable.
Stop smacking your lips. It's annoying.
Oh, God, guys. Oh, who's this?
Who are you?
My name is. Speak up.
My name is Evan, my lord.
Father has ordered that looters be executed.
Please.
This is your
I
fault.
do not steal for myself. I have 3 children. I have not eaten for 2 days. They are hungry.
It's the same for everyone.
Have a heart.
Then you should go home.
Mm-hmm.
Use it sparingly. Might be the last food you and your family get for some time.
This will bring its own reward.
That was the test! Oh, yes. Alright, well, you definitely passed that one. There's probably like 3 things. It's usually 3. Water. Okay, okay. We'll take it.
Never knew water could taste so good.
The throat was so dry I thought I wouldn't be able to talk.
At least some good would have come from the drought then.
Quit.
Do not negotiate with sorcerers. My father wouldn't hear of it.
Then it's probably best you don't tell him.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first
Let's
time.
go check on the guard.
The rat. Oh, we're gonna eat the rat.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
Yeah, you should.
You're doing everything you can.
It's not enough. Lost my appetite.
You have to do something.
Rat soup.
Can't.
Bath water and rat soup.
What kind of meat is this? I'm being rude. Here I am, stuffing my face with this delicious stew.
Come on, Merlin. You know you want
Hungry
some.
too. Take a seat. Eat.
Stop. Stop. What's the next test?
You're a thief.
Wasn't that obvious when you caught me stealing your grain? Your father would have had me executed, but you didn't have the stomach for it, did you, Arthur?
He's baiting you.
That's why I doubt you'll make a good king.
This is just you just gotta battle? What's the lesson in that? Or I guess it's to make sure you're not overcome with rage, the things you say? Keep a level head?
Why did you kill this man?
He insulted my honor.
You could have chosen to ignore his taunts.
Arthur, you're
Killing
failing.
me will not help you. For this, Camelot will pay dearly.
No,
My
shit.
people have done nothing.
Your people's suffering is not my doing. It is yours.
That one was a little bit of a trick. One step forward, one step back.
What is it? What's up?
All our remaining supplies have rotted.
They say they taste like chicken.
Beetles?
Unless we're to starve. We must hope they're right.
Can't you go like 2 weeks without eating? I don't think I'd be this desperate yet.
Ask the neighboring kingdoms for help. They may be able to spare some food.
Out of the question. As soon as they realize how weak we are, our enemies will strike against us.
You don't know that.
Besides, I would rather starve than beg my enemies for help. What of our kingdom's reputation? Have you no pride?
Yeah, that's all he had.
One day you will understand what it takes to be king.
That is all my doing.
You didn't know this was gonna happen. Alright, Arthur. It's time to show out. A maze?
The trap isn't for Arthur. It is for you.
Why?
Behave back.
Does he have to save him?
Merlin. Merlin is part of the test. Please, sit.
Merlin's like, what'd I do? I didn't kill the
If you
unicorn.
refuse the test, you will have failed. One of the goblets contains a deadly poison. The other goblet, a harmless liquid.
How's this gonna go?
Let's think about this.
Yeah, think it through.
You have to find a way to determine which goblet has the poison. Then I'll drink it.
Oh, that's the test.
I will be the one to drink it.
This is my doing.
Oh, this is cute. I mean, dire, but cute.
First.
I had no idea you're so keen to die for me.
Trust me, I can hardly believe it myself.
I can.
We pour all the liquid into one goblet and then we can be sure it's poison. Then all the liquid can be drunk and it will be from a single goblet.
But who drinks it?
You never cease to surprise me. You're a lot smarter than you look.
Is that actually a compliment?
Sort of.
Look out.
No, I will drink it.
See if I'd let you.
Oh my
You
god.
die. This isn't your destiny.
I never listen to you.
Arthur.
Oh my god. Ah, that's the test. He passed. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Oh my god.
Arthur.
You better bring him back.
Arthur. Let me take his place.
This was Arthur's test, not yours.
Yeah.
He's not dead, he's merely consumed. A sleeping draught. He will come round shortly.
He's fine.
Arthur was willing to sacrifice his life to save yours. He has proven what is truly in his heart.
Oh my god.
Curse will be lifted.
Merlin's in his heart. I am gonna die.
Is the sorcerer dead?
No.
Won't be troubling us anymore. Good.
Tell him the truth.
Make sure the Gwen deserves a restart.
Uther would have never passed that test.
I should never have ended your life.
Lesson learned. Don't shoot it.
The unicorn will live again.
Yay! I really like this episode. Another really good episode for Merlin and Arthur's relationship. Him drinking it so he could save Merlin's life was a lot. It's very meaningful. And it proves what kind of guy he is. And he was raised as a hunter, and I have no time for hunting as a sport. I think it's disgusting. So hopefully he definitely learned his lesson regarding that, not just in regards to unicorns, but just hunting as a sport. What the fuck? This was interesting. He really did have to go through it to prove that he made a mistake, but can learn from it. Even though he had a little bump in the road where his pride got the best of him a little bit. But he ultimately passed, and I'm really happy about that. It proves that he's going to be a really good king once Uther's out of there, because absolutely Uther would have failed that test. Come on. He was willing to starve his people to, army over everything. What would they even be protecting at that point? But it really shows the difference between Uther and Arthur. And while it sucks that he killed the unicorn in the beginning, it really showed who he is and his heart, like they said. How he was willing to help the guy who was stealing to help his children and save Merlin's life like that. Ah! I love that. I love it. So yeah, this was very sweet, even though it was pretty dire. There were some funny moments too with the rat soup and the bathwater, and they always have a little bit of levity in the show, even though they're dealing with famine. So yeah, this was cute. This was a really good episode for Arthur because it showed him at his worst when he is being a rotten little prince. Most of that is stuff that he is learned behavior because of his raising. But it shows that he can be more than that. He can learn and change. And we always knew that he cared for his people, but this definitely put that on display. And he came through in the end. So it all worked out. And I loved how much, I loved just, that scene with the chalice. They were both willing to die for each other. And oh my God, that was beautiful. So yeah, I really, really, really like that. But yeah, really good episode. So thank you for this request, and I'll see you guys later.